Hello.
Hello. I'm Daniela Torres.
I'm Pancine.
And this is
Marketing for Therapists.
a KI agency podcast. Today we're going to talk about the clinical game. This is for you if you're just coming out of college or if you decided to become a counselor and you have the degree now, you have your diploma. What do you do? Where do you go from here? We actually had people reaching out to us saying that they're liking the podcast. Thank you so much. That makes us so happy.
Yeah.
And we had a couple people that said, oh, I'm really enjoying the content and I'm brand new in this profession. What do I do? We had someone that is just getting started, and we had another person that they still have a part-time job.
Yes.
And they want to know how they can transition to be full-time working as a therapist. If we're separating between aggressive entrepreneurial spirit versus more introvert, not so sure. We have both. We have been working with both. Think that maybe you can make a decision between you're gonna go all in, you have the budget to go all in, and you're gonna open your own clinic. I like what you said about creating partnerships. So who you're gonna partner with, and but it also might be beneficial for you to maybe join a clinic, become an associate, and then maybe you can learn the ins and outs of running a clinic. But if you're ready and if you feel like you're ready, just go for it.
Yeah, you don't need to be a hustler to build a clinic. That's really important. Even if you have an entrepreneurial spirit, you don't need to burn out to build that. You can phase out that. There is first the self-awareness of you and where you are at and how do you want to play, kind of like an overall plan. Then what are the services or the solutions that I'm providing, because that will kind of set the stage for your branding and positioning. But you do need to set like, oh, where am I right now because it changed, as a character in this game. What do I want to play?
I like that, because I feel like if you are ready to go, like you are ready to make the move and have your own clinic, at least, or like start working as a counselor, at least part-time. If you're ready to go and ready to get started, really think if what you're going to learn or hire. So going through a process of learn or hire. So what are the things that you're going to learn and do yourself? Because you can't hire, usually, you can't hire everyone to do everything. So what is it that you're going to learn that it's easy for you to learn and easy for you to perform? And what are the things that you have to hire? Either because they're too hard for you to understand, or they would take too long to learn, or also because you just really don't like doing them. Some people like numbers, some people like spreadsheets, some people love marketing, some people hate marketing and they hire us sometimes.
Yeah.
And so going through a process of learn or hire is vital for you at the beginning stages. You can literally sit down and do a list of all the departments that are included in running a clinic or a practice, even if it's an online practice. And then you make a list. What are the things that you're going to learn? What are the things that you already know how to do? And what are the things that you're going to hire people to do it for you? I would start right there.
Absolutely.
How about the people that they want to do it, but they are shy, they're introverts, or they just don't feel like they can do it, or they don't feel prepared. They're feeling kind of insecure. That's very common. They don't know where to start. They're feeling a little bit stuck. What would you recommend to new counselors, new therapists that are getting started and they don't think, at least they don't see themselves as having that entrepreneurial spirit?
Yeah, first, those people, they are amazing. Introverts, usually they are hyper focused. Just slow down, kind of like get your map of the game pieces. I think like HR, operation, marketing, and like admin stuff, all those things, and then start getting those drops. You don't need to get everything at once.
And I also want to say, if you are someone that you are so passionate about your the career that you chose for you, but you don't know where to start, you feel stuck, or you kind of lost, maybe you have ADHD, you're like procrastinating, what do I do, where do I go? I want to tell you that work on building your confidence in yourself, just like you would tell someone, a patient that you're talking, and don't let any negative self-conflicting thoughts tell you that you can't do this. So I think most people try to get it right the first time, and they try to get it perfect from the beginning, and it's not because you don't have the personality of an entrepreneur. It's because you really have to allow yourself to make mistakes, allow yourself to learn, allow yourself to ask for help. Don't compare yourself to other people that are doing this or that. They had their own journey, and I'm sure they had their own struggles. So if you're struggling with getting things done, focus on the things that are in your control and you're good at them and it makes you excited.
Yes.
So focus on the things that make you excited so you can take those steps. And then also do therapy so you can understand what is it that is holding you back and preventing you from moving forward. That is what you're supposed to be doing. If you listen to one of our podcasts, I think 2 episodes ago, and where I talk about authenticity and passion. If you're authentic to yourself and this is your passion, nothing should be stopping you. And the only thing that can stop you is yourself.
Yeah, another thing that is important, we have a concept, we have a technique that we use when we are doing marketing. It's called A/B test. We have like, let's say, the same campaign, but 2 different, like
some tweaks,
different versions of the thing. Treat your, when you are running your marketing and we're starting, everything is experimental because you don't know actually the results in that. You're just starting, right? So treat it as like A/B test for things. Treat everything as an experiment because actually it is an experiment because you don't know. And even if you know a lot, like we do, we have a lot of experience on that, we do test things because we don't know. The timing sometimes is different, and the approach, the persona, and the service, the combination of so many things, so many moving parts. And so treat everything as experiment, and you'll never be perfect. I would recommend that.
Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to try things out, and just go for it. And then if you I can't do it, I just can't do it, this is too much for me, it's also okay to acknowledge that and recognize that and just follow that. And then I would highly recommend that you become an associate at a clinic. First of all, the clinic owner can be your mentor because mentoring is huge. Second, this is your way to gain experience, start creating your relationship with patients. It's a industry of lots of referrals. So you can start, you can use their marketing to promote yourself and your personal brand. And you are learning with someone that has been through a lot, and then they can be your mentor. And then who knows, a lot of people start being an associate because it's supposed to be temporary, and they stay for many years because there are a lot of advantages with being an associate.
A lot of advantages. It makes you feel comfortable doing things. Just because you're watching it, it feels familiar. There's ups and downs, so you kind of see that happening, and it's easy for you to understand. And you are learning, and it's safe. I think to wrap up, I think it's really important to understand where you're at, strategically kind of draw like a line. I can go this way, associate, learn these things, and then go there. Draw like you are playing a game, and draw where you strategically want to go and what do you need to learn to get there. and make that learning smooth. Calm down. You don't want to burn yourself down. You want to like go slowly, build up the skills you need. They are the most important. The things that you don't want to do, like you said, things that you can hire someone to do it, and you'll be okay.
So to summarize, if you want to go for it, just go for it. Don't look back, just go for it. If you're not so sure what to do, regardless of you having an entrepreneurial personality or not, you should sit down, make a list of all the departments that a clinic has: admin, accounting, sales, marketing, operations. Make a list of the things that you know how to do them and you're comfortable doing them, the things that you need to learn, the things that you need to hire. Once you do your list, you should also highly consider if you should be an associate or not. Make that decision. If you're going to be an associate, that person that owns a clinic could also be your mentor, and you can learn a lot. And maybe this could be not even a temporary thing. This could be, the career of your dreams. Don't be afraid to try things out. More than being an entrepreneur, you have to be not afraid to experiment. You have to be not afraid to experiment new things.
Scientist kind of thing.
Kind of being a scientist, trying things out. In marketing and in life, it's all about testing to see what it works. There's no exact answer to do anything, let alone to start your practice.
Finally, just a last one nugget. Trust your guts. You know what you're supposed to be doing.
I like that. It's no accident that you chose this career. Keep
and
that
this
in
podcast.
Mind. And this podcast. It's all connected.
Thank you again for watching this podcast and for listening to this podcast.
Please send us your questions. Might even get like a whole episode to try to answer to your question. Thank you so much for watching. I think that's it for today. I'm Daniela Torres.
I'm Rod Pancine.
And this is Marketing for Therapists.